Assalamu alaikum. We are here in central London for a special screening of Marvel Studios' Miss Marvel. We've caught up with some special guests. Here's how I got on.
All of this happened because I picked up one comic book and now I'm here, and I can't really put it into words how surreal and meta this is, you know. Kamala getting her powers and me getting this part really go hand in hand, and I'm so excited to share her. Like, the comics had such an incredible impact on me in high school, and it really got me through high school, and it made me feel a lot less lonely, and I hope that the show does for other people what the comics did for me. So yeah. There was no acting involved in Miss Marvel. I was just told to be excited, and that was super easy. Anytime I'd see anything Marvel related, which was everywhere because people would wear like Marvel Studios on their jackets and on their caps, and I was like, this is weird, and that's kind of a lot of Kamala's emotions, and I feel so incredibly honored to kind of be the nerd to represent other nerds.
I try not to think about it too much, the pressure of it and the weight of it, because obviously the first of anything is always kind of terrifying, but everyone's made this so easy and such an easy process. Luckily, we've been able to walk each other through it, and we have a great team of writers and directors and producers, and everyone at Marvel has just made this so easy, so hopefully it's not too terrible.
I'm really looking forward to seeing maybe some more accurate representation on screen in film and television. I'm excited to see diversity. I'm excited to see a whole Marvel movie or show dedicated to people like us, and I'm just really excited to see this new door that Marvel is opening. I think having such horrible representation in the news and film in the past, I think it's nice to see that Disney are opening doors and barriers to people like us. We're able to go into the film and TV industry.
My mum, she started playing, we were actually there. Prince Charles, he handed me the MBE. Like, there was gold everywhere, there was violins playing, and I saw my mum, and literally she was like playing with her eyes, and I was like, mashallah, like, I've made her that proud. And I said to her, like, it's quite amazing that you're crying because it's such a big moment.
For me, it means a lot because I wanted to be an actress when I was a kid, and I didn't bother because there was nothing like this for me to like feel that wearing a hijab there's a possibility. So this is like a really big deal. Yeah, it's huge because again, growing up, you'd see maybe Muslim actors, but they weren't allowed to be Muslim or to be themselves. So for our culture, our faith, our backgrounds to actually be celebrated and to be part of something so huge like Marvel, it's crazy.
I'm on brand. I've got my Miss Marvel cufflinks, of course. I've been reading the comics since I was a kid, so to see all the characters come to life is a childhood dream come true. Oh, I mean, look, we got the red carpet, we got the photo opportunities, we got the guests. Like, it's a big opportunity. This is the first time Marvel has, got a character from the comics who's Pakistani, who's Muslim. You know, the whole South Asian community and the whole Muslim community is looking forward to this. It's the first time we're gonna see her represented on screen. Not just like, oh, she's Pakistani, oh, she's Muslim. She's a character, just a character. She's a regular girl in New Jersey, and she just so happens to be Muslim. You know, she just so happens to be Pakistani.
I think representation like this is so needed, and I am beyond happy, beyond proud to have a character like Miss Marvel, Kamala, come to life, and I'm excited to see the episodes today. But I also got to have lunch with her earlier today, which was incredible. The cast is, they're so relatable, and we've never seen something like this, and that's why I feel so proud, and I just get chills talking about it. Yeah.
I think it is, obviously I grew up in Pakistan, and growing up I saw, Batman, Superman, all the biggest superheroes, and you kind of saw that they were of a particular type. White and tall, handsome men, and I think that kind of reinforces a narrative that, oh, I love these superheroes, but without saying it explicitly, you kind of get the idea that someone like you, that isn't something for someone like you. And I think that growing up, you then have to unlearn the concept that, oh no, someone like me can be a superhero just as much as them. And I think growing up, that was something that I had to unlearn as well, because it was in the media everywhere. And hopefully now seeing Miss Marvel, I have a 10-year-old sister, and seeing Miss Marvel, hopefully growing up, she's just from the get-go going to know that she has the right to be a superhero and she has the right to have her story told just as much as anybody else. And I think that it informs a generational mindset. It's not just representation. I think it informs the way a whole generation thinks about themselves.
I think the important question, the one that you're asking, is absolutely huge. It's the reason why everyone's asking it, because there's no other answer, but it's hugely important. Not for people my age, but people who are young toddlers and they don't know what's happening on screen. They don't see themselves on screen. So for themselves to see themselves, they're a bit like, oh my God, this is absolutely amazing. I feel seen and represented. So I think it's a huge, huge thing. Not even for now, but for generations later to come. For storytellers as well, to see how far they got with making Miss Marvel. If they're making their own projects independently, they can still stick through with that and be able to make it themselves.